in with those fancy ass microphones. It's all the shade. Now I gotta figure out what gag I'm gonna do. Thanks.
This show contains mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend, especially during the game at the show's end. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
What is up, everybody?
Star power! Sorry, the dog had me all distracted while we were on break. I was like, move, you stupid asshole!
Yeah, we can see you.
Look at his goofy ass head. He right there. Well, let's see if I can tilt you. Hold on. See, there's my goofy dog.
Jackson!
Oh. What? You want to be on the show? Come on. Hop up. This is my boy, Jackson. Yeah, my boy. Huh. Hi, buddy.
What is he?
It's a dog, Tom.
It's a big yellow dog, see? He's a big yellow dog. Get down. Go out there and go play with the cat.
I think he meant what breed.
Yes, what breed?
Oh, he's a Labrador. Or actually, he's a golden lab. His mom was a golden retriever and his dad's a yellow lab.
They are nice dogs.
Oh, he's a big fucking baby. You could walk into my house and you'd be like, oh my God, you're my friend. And just flop on the floor and want to play with you. Not a protector in any way.
It's like the best of
everybody.
Yeah.
How? But he kicked me in the chest. Dick.
But anyway, what is up, everybody? Good to see everyone. Apologies we went on last week and we were away, but we are back this week. We're going to be away again, so make the most of it while you can.
How long are missions?
How long hiatus are we on? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. So, if I know rightly,
for God's sake, George.
He wants a cuddle.
Right.
He wants some.
Hey, I'm going through the same thing, Amy.
George wants
Mine's not that small to hold.
All right, George, shut up. But yeah, so we should be. We're back on the 9th.
Hey, Georgie.
So it'll be the first Friday after the 9th.
Yeah, Georgie.
So what is the first Friday after the 9th? No.
I don't know.
12th.
Not
12th.
Not good with numbers.
So yeah, we'll be back on the 12th. So it is two weeks. But yeah.
Fair enough. We'll have a lovely time.
We will be coming to
I'm excited for you guys.
Aye. So that's while we're on that anyway. So yeah, we're coming over to the USA. So we want everyone. Sorry, Jesus, Amy's tired.
Aw. It's very rare we see that, Tom. Do not fuck this up.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Enjoy the
Leave it to Tom. He's like, oh, for Christ's sake. It's like, dude, what? Stop. She's actually.
I'm trying to do a show here. What are you doing?
Yeah, so yeah, we're coming over there, but I want you guys at the end of the show, when we get to the end of the show, have a think and let us know what snacks or like drinks are your go-tos for like American food you love. And when we're out there, we're gonna buy these things, and then we're gonna bring them back and then do like a try-in show.
I'm excited for this. So anybody
Don't say hot dogs, okay?
Yeah, no hot dogs.
The only
I don't want to know where Tom would hide them.
Yeah, it's going to be something that's not going to go bad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
and I thought we'll do a little parcel of some bits, and we'll send it down to you, Kerry, so you can join in as well. We'll get you a few little bits.
So all dry goods and fluids only. That's it. Dry goods and fluids.
Kerry can try it, can't
Stuff that flies easy.
You need to be vegetarian friendly.
And goods.
Kerry, yes, vegetarian friendly, no
yes,
beef
jerky
unless
as well.
It'll be like the big
turkey,
Papa
bacon,
Pickle I
beef
sent her.
jerky.
The big Papa Pickle I sent to Kerry for her vegetarian little toy.
Yeah.
We'll get you some veggie.
That's a pickle, Rick.
Vegemite.
I guess we're not sending Kerry any Slim Jims, are we?
Oh,
no, we said food.
Don't know what
Hello.
that is. But no, no gyms.
Yeah,
Slim
this stuff
Jim.
needs to be edible, by the way. We can't have some weird shit.
Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay.
Look,
So yeah,
shit.
let us know at the end. We do the game at the end. I'll write them all down, and we'll we'll bring them back.
Within
excited.
reason, though, we've only got so much money.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can only bring
love
like
your
as
dad.
far as you can only bring so much. I love them too.
His comment was great.
You because you can only bring so much on a plane. I'm assuming, especially when it comes to like liquids, you can only bring. I forget, but it's like only a
16
small
ounces,
amount.
12 ounces,
Yeah,
somewhere in there, I
something.
think.
It's changed now.
No,
So
you can take them in your hold on.
in the hold, you can take pretty much what you want.
Really?
Yeah.
But
But
they
in-
changed that. They took my
Yeah,
bag the last time
I was
went,
like, that's
they had
not.
a
I'm
drink in
pretty
it.
sure that's not how it is here. But
Yeah, they
Oh,
took my
okay.
bag because I had a Coke in my bag. Like, okay,
you
I'm
can only have so many liters of spirits. There's only so many liters of spirits you're allowed.
But you can have it in your hold.
But you can put it in the hold. And on the plane now, they've just changed it over. So hand luggage, you can take pretty much any liquid
Yeah.
because they've got these new scanners that just know.
oh,
what's in it.
cool.
Yeah.
I haven't flown in a few years, so that makes sense why I'm out of the loop on that one.
Same.
Yeah.
A very popular snack in America is
I'll find out in
sardines and
September.
crickets on the crackers.
Oh,
Yeah, there's certain things we won't try.
Well, now you're flying down to New Orleans, aren't you? Nowlands,
Yeah.
right, Mama?
Oh,
Yeah, we're going into New Orleans in September. Yeah.
Nowlands. Me and Pops used to live in Metairie, Louisiana. It's a little
I'd
suburb.
rather drive.
Here's
Outside.
beautiful.
I hate flying. Hate it with a passion.
You
I
go there
hate
for
flying.
the Mardi Gras, yeah?
Don't like
No.
peanut.
Yeah, Mardi Gras was
we
awesome.
Go there.
Peanut butter pretzel
I
filled,
don't
peanut
like
butter
peanut
filled
butter.
pretzel nuggets. Oh,
Those
that's
sound
too
good.
bad. They have the combos with the nacho cheese
Those are good.
Oh,
too.
those are good.
pretzels. Those are banging.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll get them at the end. But yeah,
Now I'm
so
getting hungry.
we'll try. We'll try.
I'll make you a sandwich. I'll run to the kitchen. Give me a moment.
All right, Kerry, you want anything I'm buying?
It
Shit,
can
I
be.
don't want your money. I'll make it for free.
Oh, all right then.
Okay, if you insist.
I'm just gonna relax right here. I'm just gonna sit like this
Um,
until my chair tips and I fall and you all laugh at me.
more talking.
I've fallen enough for this week. I don't need to fall
You
again.
have.
Ow! I just cracked my knee on the desk. I give up today. I'm done. I'm going back home. I'm going back to bed.
Why don't you just put New Orleans?
Because they call it NOLA for short.
Yeah, New Orleans, Louisiana. NOLA. It's an acronym. New Orleans, Louisiana.
I
I
hate
actually might be going to New Mexico in November.
Really?
Oh, you're all showing off.
Yeah,
now,
I
aren't you?
want to leave on the 16th because my oldest turns 18 on the 17th, and I want to surprise her. So I might actually be leaving
Oh,
for a
that's
month,
sweet.
or not a month, for a week. I'll come home the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so I'll get off the plane, come back, get dropped off at the gas station, go right back to work the same day.
Shit,
Basically.
man.
What's
that.
what's CFA?
That's love.
CFA? I don't know. What's CFA, Jim? Hefty, you know what CFA is?
I don't.
Nothing I could probably say. Well, Kerry's
Okay.
on Facebook.
Fair enough.
No, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it
Shout
means.
out Mrs. Marty. Yeah, Marty says he's working, but Momma's confirmed he actually has a job, so we know he's
Yes.
employed.
Oh,
Yeah.
We know of.
Oh, we're going
Chick-fil-A,
We're
yeah.
going Chick-fil-A.
We two and I are going to do that for dinner. One just opened yesterday in Clifton Park, so we're going to be those honkies.
Yeah,
Tell us
my
that was
girlfriend
right.
went through.
I'll order it.
She waited 20 minutes in the drive-thru for a chicken sandwich.
Yeah. I heard the wait line after 5 is like an hour.
Yeah, I saw some videos
Well,
on
here's the problem.
TikTok
is that
yesterday about it.
in Clifton Park, when something new opens up, and it's not just primarily Clifton Park, but it's where they decided to open in Clifton Park.
It's at the worst fucking location.
It is literally the worst location, which is already balls to the walls with traffic at any given point in the day anyway. Now it's just going to be much better. The wait time, they haven't gotten it down yet. Apparently, I was reading a couple articles today. The show is not about food. I promise we're going to do conspiracy theories in a minute.
Wait, which conspiracy theories?
There's just all of them. There's just like a bunch. I pulled up a list. I have 11 popular. We'll get there.
Cheers.
But yeah, but it'll take probably about a year or so before the hype dies down and you can comfortably get in and out of that place within a few minutes.
Then they'll
Yeah.
open something else.
It's like that when any new place opens. It's like the first 2 weeks you like avoid it till like after that. Then you can get in, get out, and have your shit.
And Pops is not kidding. He really goes there 3 or 4 times a day. That dude like
A
lives
day?
at Chick-fil-A. Yeah. My dad goes to Chick-fil-A all the time. He has so many points. He would take my brothers and I to, when me and Tui would go visit, he would take all of us to lunch. Wouldn't have to pay a penny because you would pay him like his like super bucks or the fucking points that they have, the point system.
Chicken bucks?
And he'd still have chicken bucks. Chicken clucks.
Chicken clucks.
Chicken clucks. So he'd pay his chicken clucks, and he would still have like a ton of cluck points left over, whatever the hell they call
It's
it.
clucking a lot of
It's
points.
amazing. It's a lot of clucking points.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
You know. Yeah, what were we talking about that? I don't know.
Conspiracy theories.
We've done chicken.
There is a lot of them, and if you believe them, you might be crazy.
Now, I have a question for all of you. Now, we're all familiar with conspiracy theories. Does anybody have one particular conspiracy theory that maybe you don't agree with, but you think is just very amusing and it's fun to think about?
Yeah, people can talk
JFK.
to dead.
People that talk to their
That's
boobs.
my favorite.
Yeah,
JFK one hands
yeah.
down my favorite.
Okay, so we'll start. Well, I don't know why I'm directing the show all of a sudden.
No, go.
Yeah,
Go
like
ahead.
Hefty.
Yeah, no, I like
Welcome to
this.
Hefty TV, by the way.
I like this. Hefty.
All right, sorry. We'll start with.
Tommy being shit.
We'll start in the
Oh,
upper
I'll
left,
be
and we'll
from-
work our way. We'll start with Amy, and we'll work our way to Tom, then Kerry, then me, then Mama Marty, then JJ. How's that? Or I'll be last. I'll be last.
That's all right. I don't even
Yeah,
need to go. You guys handle that.
I don't think Mama believes in them.
Depends on the conspiracy.
Now
Okay,
I
so-
want to know which ones you do believe in, because now I'm curious.
So, Amy, what do you think? What is one of your conspiracy theories that, while you don't necessarily have to agree with, or maybe you do, but it's just fun to think about?
Well, I can't say one of them that's in my head, so we'll scrap that one.
That's it. Say whatever. We've got.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no, you know, this is,
And now I'm super interested.
No, because it's offensive.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll leave that one.
Okay.
It's
Look at the
between.
polo. Now I want to know.
We'll tell you later.
We'll find. Yeah, we'll find out on the after the show.
That's what I'm saying. Put it in a polo.
Between pigeons and flat Earth theory.
Really, you like the flat Earth theory?
Yeah, it's cool. The thing is, though,
oh, no,
we-
don't
we-
have to
as-
say
as-
that. Don't have
the
to
thing
say
is,
that.
though,
Sorry.
we laugh. However, unless we truly ourselves go out into space, who's to say that these people aren't filling us with shit?
I agree with that, because it's the same thing for them. How do they know they're not full of shit if they go out into space? They don't know what's around. So I
Yeah.
agree with that, because it's the same way for both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't fully say that you believe in something because the amount of freaking shit they put on media to like warp your mind and make you believe in certain things to cover up other things. You just can't trust it. So, yeah. And I like the pigeon one as well.
What is the
What's
pigeon one?
Pigeon one.
Where pigeons aren't real. They're
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
birds.
they're
Birds
what-
aren't real. Birds aren't real. Yeah.
I've got a whole website for this. So
You know-
Yeah.
Mama has one sitting in her house right now.
Yeah.
I've seen that on polos. It's sitting in her house. They're real. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
You never heard that one, Mama?
There's a ton of pigeons down the road from me, so I know there's
Catch one,
homing,
Mama.
people with
It's
homing
weird.
pigeons.
They're the rats of the sky.
I
That's
love them. Though.
seagulls.
It's so cool.
Seagulls
I
are the
love them.
rats of the sky. All of the other birds are cool. Fuck seagulls.
Get seagulls in
Seagull.
America.
Yeah, they come and steal your food as you're eating it. Like they come in and
What?
it's my way, little bastard.
The seagulls?
And the
Uh-huh.
reason why
Oh, yeah.
that is, Rob, just because answering Rob's question, is there's something to do with Antarctica. There's something they don't want us to see in Antarctica,
Oh,
and that
there we
might
go.
explain.
this is a bad idea doing the
This,
show.
this might explain why scientists are covering up the fact that Earth could be flat or round or whatever.
I explained this last episode.
Yeah.
I did. I explained this last time. I was like, wait, are we really doing this again? I just explained this last time. If you don't remember, I'll explain real quick. I don't mind.
Has anyone ever seen a
Amy
baby
needs
pigeon?
to go to space to have
Yes.
her.
Okay, so Amy has to go to space. All right, let's move on to Thomas now. Tom, what about you, little buddy? What do you think? And what's one of your favorite conspiracy theories? Actually, hold on real quick before we get to Tom. We have a couple that were in the comments. We had the simulation theory, which I like.
I do. like that.
Shooter on the grassy knoll in Dealey Plaza, the JFK one.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
That'd be Mama. Okay. Yeah, no, those are two. I like the simulation one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But okay, Tom, how about you, buddy? Back to you.
I don't really have. I think they're all interesting in their own degree. I mean,
Well, that's a blanket
I quite,
statement.
as much as I think like the flat Earth thing is a load of
Bollocks.
yeah. But I still think I'm interested in some of the things they come out with. Like, I still listen to it, and like I've got a point. But then, yeah, I've never been really one for conspiracies. I've more just made my. I don't.
Bullshit, that is.
I don't. I've more just made my own mind up, really.
Bullshit.
My own thoughts.
Oh, this is getting juicy. I like this. So that's your is that your final answer, Tom?
Yeah.
You don't have one. You just kind of like having fun with all of them.
Yeah, I'd say so. I've never really been to conspiracies. Amy's the conspiracy theorist. She loves all that shit.
Right.
There's always one. There's always one in the group.
Yeah,
that's true.
And Amy, you're not alone. That's
I
why
haven't heard that one.
I'm the conspiracy theorist in our relationship, so we're good.
Lovely Miss Kerry, the wonderful psychic and very talented
the
psychic.
best psychic medium in the world.
The best.
Amazing psychic. By the way, if you don't believe, watch her shit. Seriously.
Buy her cards off her Etsy shop.
Book a reading.
Yeah, book a reading. Absolutely, definitely, it will change your life and your underpants.
And it will make your eyes cry. Believe me, I know.
You will cry. You will probably cry. Yeah,
I cried like twice, and I tried to be tough. I'm like, I'm not crying, Kerry. I'm not crying.
Skills in making people
Cutting
cry.
onions.
So, yeah. So I'm not cutting onions. You're cutting onions. So, Kerry, what
What
about you?
works? Don't make fun of me.
Well, mine is people that can talk to dead people.
Really?
Ah!
I had to think about that for a second.
I don't have
like
one.
it, though.
I like them all.
like it.
I like listening to them all.
Right, so you're gonna
your
piggyback off
dad-
of Tom's answer.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
like-
you're like me.
Like your dad, Jimothy, said, like, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? No, actually,
Yeah,
I
that's-
haven't.
that's
Because they're
very-
up in trees in their nests. Why would
I've
we see
seen a
them?
baby pigeon.
Like protected up in the air because they're
It's a-
birds. You can't
it's
fly.
never seen
One of the
one.
best lines from a movie called Harry and the Hendersons back in the day.
I never heard
It's
of
a
that.
great movie, and it was from legendary actor Don Amici, and he says to John Lithgow when they're arguing, John Lithgow is trying to be like, I have Sasquatch, and Don Amici's like, he's like, well, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Neither have I, but I'm sure they exist. And that was when I was a kid and I heard that, I was like, yeah, why not? So that was a huge
I just
eye
lost
opener
you guys.
thing.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
You're all right.
Uh-oh.
We're still
All right,
here.
Mom.
We're still here and see you.
Well, we can hear you and see you.
You
Can
can?
you hear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can see you just fine.
Yeah.
My computer screen is completely black.
Did you wiggle your
Go to
mouse?
sleep?
Move
Yeah,
now.
my
Yeah.
mouse is.
Wiggle your mouse. Press
There it goes.
button.
I saw it light back up. I saw it.
There
hit her
we
face.
Yeah, that happens to me
Mama's
sometimes.
face was hilarious.
Screensaver.
I'm sitting in a room full of haunted dolls, so it's like you never know.
I
You
know.
never know.
Mama, so I know you said to skip you, but I'm really interested. Besides the JFK one, is there one that maybe we're not aware about, or is there one from like?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube lately about the Matrix. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah,
Taking videos, airplanes stuck in the air and stuff. I don't know about that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Is there one that you like though, besides the
no, mainly it's JFK.
just the JFK one?
Yep.
It's a good one.
Oh, was we
Actually.
doing like ones as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. JJ, what about you, buddy?
Like fully believe
Ooh.
it.
No, right ones. Yeah, I mean, the Matrix was pretty cool. That thing about the planes in the sky, actually, when we at the air show, is when I thought about it because there was an aircraft coming in, and for about 10 minutes, it looked like it didn't move.
Right.
Then all of a sudden it does. It's like, but it's
Yeah,
just
and
the
then they got
angle and the
pictures
speed.
that-
method.
They got pictures of birds doing it too, but
Yeah.
who's to say with the way Photoshop and the things you can do with your phones for your videos and stuff, it's not bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, until you like see it firsthand, like you always
Correct.
have that thought, like, nah, that can't be real. But
Yeah,
I mean,
just
if
like
you're the
ghost-
one seeing it, then
Right,
it's
just like
different.
ghost hunting. I mean, you're using
Yeah,
your
exactly.
equipment and they see that stuff on TV. You're like, yeah, that's bullshit. Until it happens to you, and then it's not
And then
bullshit.
you're like, oh fuck, that plane is not moving.
Right.
JJ, what's one of yours, little buddy?
I'm torn because I'm actually a really big fan between the 9/11 ones, just because I find them super interesting. Like those people and the work they put in to like disprove what we watched on television happen is amazing. I commend them for that work. Believe me, it's crazy. But my favorite of all of them is the Gray State. That's my favorite one.
To say it, and I didn't. And he's American. That's the one I was going to say that I didn't want to say because I didn't want to offend you guys. That's
Which
my
one was it?
The 9/11 one, but I said
Oh,
Listen, we're not
yeah.
easily offended.
But it's the
me and Hefty were making jokes about it the other day, so you're good.
But
Yeah,
it's
we're
the
not
one
easily
that
offended over here.
I generally actually believe. in it.
I suppose, Amy, though, it's like
Like,
our
wholeheartedly.
7/7 bombings. It's the same sort of thing, isn't it?
Actually,
It's
I
like-
heard that was
No, I
tied
think
to
it's
that.
like
That's like
different
another
topic.
part of that whole like line of conspiracies from the 9/11 thing. That was a part of the whole like grand scheme plan.
Mm.
That's actually that the 911 is actually on the list of the top 11. Well, the 11 most
Ironically,
popular
11.
conspiracy theories is number 5 on that list. So that's funny you guys say that. And the JFK is number 2 on that list. My favorite, actually, and it's one that I probably am not going to see on this list, and maybe not a widely known one as much, but one of the ones that I really, really like, and I know it's not going to be true, but it's fun to think about, is that Bob Ross, the American painter, the Happy Little Trees guy, actually is a serial killer, and all the places he paints are places he dumped bodies at.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
Have they ever actually gone to the places where he's painted?
I had to do a little more research. They have, but I don't know if they've ever found anything or anything like that. I seriously doubt it. But I really love, like, what a brilliant thing to do. Is just like the
you just gave ideas
right
to serial killer in America.
You know what I mean? It's like here's a happy little burial mound.
Didn't some serial killers get caught doing that? That's how they caught where they buried the body. Sure, it's in England somewhere.
Is Kerry? No, she's muted.
And they had a photo.
Carrie, you're muted. Oh, okay.
She's
That's
munching.
she's
I'm eating it. No one wants to eat me.
Wait a minute, did she accidentally click it and not realize she clicked it?
I'm sure there wasn't those. I'm sure it was in the UK. There was a similar thing, but it actually happened. Some serial killers, they had a photo somewhere, and it's like their favorite place, and they realized that this photo was the location of where they buried all these bodies that they had murdered.
Are you talking about Madeline?
No, I can't remember who it is.
The thing that really gets me is that I love that there's, if you go on his YouTube channel, and I love I remember watching the guy when I was a kid. I'll put that stuff on when I'm really high and I just need to relax, because watching that man paint it's like watching any other artist do anything. It's incredible.
I love Dewey.
I'm sorry. I always thought it was really gay myself, but
I love Bob Ross. I love that dude, man. I do, and that's okay, because
with Bob Ross too, I can't lie, dude. I loved him as a kid. Like, put a little happy tree here with little birds. And I'm like,
Can you see him exercising with freaking what's his face there?
Richard Simmons.
Yeah, that one. Him and Bob Ross.
That'd be the biggest hair hour you'd ever seen, with Richard Simmons' hair and Bob Ross's afro. You wouldn't be able to get any people on camera. But the thing that I like, yeah, Bob Ross. No, he's not.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
I still love watching him. Yes, jump.
Oh, let's go.
Richard Simmons.
God, I am old. I remember watching that on TV.
Let's go, ladies. I'm Richard Simmons.
Oi. No.
He used to be in General Hospital.
Yes, yeah, he did.
We didn't know that. Okay, maybe I'm not.
Yeah, he taught aerobics classes in the 70s.
Oi, what are we doing?
This show has gone way off the rails already.
What did you say? Come on.
I did one of his paintings when I was at uni.
Did you really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you keep it?
When you were an inmate?
Yeah.
What you say?
I haven't got it on me.
So it might
Was
be
it
a
this
typo
one?
or something.
You said you did a picture, one of his pictures when you were an inmate? Is that what you said?
No, at uni. At uni.
University, it's college.
You said an
Amy
inmate.
found
Like,
it outside.
Yeah,
You're welcome. It's nice to see you as always.
Hey, Joe.
Pops with an Aussie reference. Look at that.
I mean, if you do look at him, though, I mean, I give you that. If you look at this guy, I
oh
mean,
my God, I can't.
He's over there.
he.
Look at that little tree.
Look at this.
Do you know there's a movie about his life starring Owen Wilson playing him?
Did you also know that the family was like really pissed about that and a lot of stuff, because like
why? I think
he was totally like, there's a lot of stuff where he was like misrepresented, and a lot of his like the money. So I have Bob downstairs in my refrigerator. I have Bob Ross energy drinks.
Oh my God.
Swear to God.
You should put a picture of him and Richard Simmons next to each other.
Yeah, they get you. Oh, we should. Hold on. That's funny. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, like Bob Ross, so crazy
I
talented.
like the Simpsons.
He was crazy talented. I just couldn't,
I
couldn't watch him.
Amy says
never watched Mr. Rogers.
as well.
I love how this is a show about conspiracy theories. We're just talking about Bob Rob.
Well, for my conspiracy theory, but here's what I like about all conspiracy theories is anybody that has one that they like cling on to, or if they have something that's kind of anti-authoritarian or any kind of like this isn't the way it is, everybody else is going to jump on it, which is funny because everybody they can believe what they want. It's America. That's the greatest thing. Well, not just America, but like being as part of the human experiences, you can believe whatever you want to. You can have whatever thoughts you would like to. Everybody's not going to agree with you, but you're free to have that decision. And it's so funny to find out how many people, and one of the biggest reasons I don't talk politics or religion with people or money is, for the most part, is because it does not make good bedfellows. It's a lot easier to maintain a civil relationship with people without bringing your like super rooted beliefs or maybe not so rooted beliefs into it. But it's interesting to see that even with widely theorized, conspiracy theories and stuff like that, that people will just, people's just people. They're going to argue with everybody, and nobody's actually going to really like everybody else's differentiating opinion. But we can all agree that everybody sucks. How's that?
I actually heard the best reason why people believe in different conspiracy theories. Yeah. So if you believe in a certain one, it's because you lived through that point in time. So we'll take the 9/11 one. How they always say that the government brought down the buildings. The one I heard is that you believe the ones you want to believe because it helps you process what you saw with your own eyes. Mm-hmm. Because you couldn't believe what you just saw. So it blew your mind. So when you see this outlet, like it was this, it was that, and you're like, oh, that had to be the reason. It couldn't have been people wanting to fly planes into buildings. So it was our own country. To send us to war. So I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, if you look at all of them, all the ones that most of us believe in are things we've all went through at some point in our life for some reason or the other. Those are the ones that are the hardest ones to fight anybody over.
I think Amy's going to go crazy over there. She's clawing at her cheeks.
I do think
it's not that though, but the person that flew the plane had no flight experience, and also
actually he did.
His passport supposedly survived.
JJ just quit.
And a fire. How?
Well, supposedly all these hijackers from 9/11 all were in pilot school. They were all going to a pilot school.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
The Lusitania was running guns to England, and the Germans knew it. Okay. The government totally did. It's like how they got the Lusitania sink to go.
But I do think though, like what JJ was saying, like I think a lot of it boils down to the media now as well, to social media, especially a lot of like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the more you see it and the more you see people agreeing with it or liking it, the more you're tuned to want to agree with it. Do you know?
Well, that's true. I think that's
so much that you end up just believing it, though you.
Sort of like brainwashing.
Yes, yeah,
kind of, but it's almost like voluntarily brainwashing. So it's like you find, and that's I think a lot of the problem with the information age too, is you find a lot of these like-minded individuals that are more like on the extremist side, and it opens up a very much more easily accessible and way for them to adopt that ideology. Or maybe like things you never thought of, like me with my Bob Ross shit. I never would have thought of that, until I heard about it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool to think about, actually. So, but that's the funny thing. And did JJ really quit?
Yours are thinking the same thing.
And he's all out of bubble gum.
He was
yeah, anyway, just another, more of like a dumb, funny one anyway, I was going to bring up, is the pigeons.
I was just saying that Simpsons telling the future is a good
one. Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, like Simpsons, that Matt Groening is is like a time traveler. I'll tell you what, there are more videos on between the Simpsons foretelling the future than there aren't.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. And although, like, I would love to believe that, I mean, that would make sense because Matt Groening doesn't have anything to do with the Simpsons or Futurama anymore. He's, that's all just whomever is in charge. But if I were to be a time traveler and I knew all this stuff, what a better way to kind of like subtly infiltrate the world than to just make it in a setting of like something that was easily identifiable, like The Simpsons, where they were just like Joe Any family or anything like that.
And you're getting kids watching it as well, which is the main thing. Main audience, the kids see that they don't realize that then sits in their subconscious and develops into an idea later on in life.
What if Futurama was actually an autobiography? That'd be pretty cool.
Nelson Mandela.
And terrifying at the same time.
Yeah,
if
the
you
man-
think about it.
You were saying, I'm sorry, Amy, that Nelson Mandela.
He's
dead.
Yeah, well,
The
his
effect.
death. It's actually his death. There's a conspiracy about when he actually died, whether he actually died earlier. I think it was either in prison or something, or that basically how he died. There's a conspiracy around that.
I can give you another
I think-
conspiracy that is.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Oh no! I was just going to read Danny's comment. It says, "I think conspiracies. I'm sorry, are people's fan fictions of what they wanted to happen. That's probably true to a certain extent. And I promise, going forward, I will never be this focused on another show again. I apologize.
You're doing very well tonight. You're on the ball.
Yeah, dude, you're totally like
Elvis Presley too.
Like
They
you
said
wanted
that
to
Elvis
do your
didn't
own
really
show,
die.
dude. You're so
Yeah,
good.
Elvis. Yeah.
Elvis was another conspiracy.
Elvis was a huge one. Yeah,
I mean,
Elvis.
there's-
Marilyn Monroe.
Dude, Marilyn Monroe, absolutely.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Monroe,
Hoffa.
yep.
Yeah,
But isn't it-
Diana.
There's also some though that is a conspiracy, but we all know it to be basically real. Do you know what I mean? So there's some that aren't. So like what I'm getting at is so the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, who died in prison, and
He was murdered.
I mean,
Exactly.
He was
Well,
absolutely
no,
murdered. Well worth it. Good.
That
Fuck that
trigger.
dude.
Good for that guy.
Michael Jackson.
Fuck that
No,
guy.
I'm
Yeah.
saying there's
If
there's
you
out
ever
there
feel that guy
that-
good for you, you probably you did us all a favor. The dude was trash.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, and it's like, and it's so
He knew too much, though, didn't he?
Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because it's also again in the paper this morning about Prince Andrew had visited him before he died and all this shit. It's all, we all can see that it's all linked, but it's one of these
the breadcrumbs, yo.
theories.
Follow the breadcrumbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's funny. One of the number. What was it? Let's see here. It was number 7 on the list. Is
Knowledge than you.
top Democrats are behind a child sex ring.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
And and there's and that's not. I mean, that's after like Pizzagate and all that stuff. I remember when it was like a wish.
Yeah.
Like I would believe that's probably not even a theory. That's probably just straight
real.
fact, dude. That's probably just straight
Look
fact.
at Biden. How many presidents, sniff kids' hair all the time?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Prince Andrew.
Or tries to kiss them.
That is so
Prince
true.
Andrew.
Prince Andrew. Literally anything. Prince Andrew.
Trump.
Oh,
And we lost
Kerry.
Kerry.
I think Kerry's a fan of Prince Andrew.
I think she's a fan of Prince Andrew. My bad.
Trump was a hair smeller. I never seen him smell a hair.
No, Trump grabs him by the
Yeah.
Donald
Well,
Trump.
yeah.
Trump
well,
gets
you-
right in there. Like,
You don't have to
don't mess
say it.
about.
No, JJ, I don't.
The vajayjay.
There's a lot of people out there fucking
He thought it was a
weirdos.
6-pack.
Yeah, I'm discussing politics. How is it? I'm also a walking contradiction. Isn't that great?
I never lie, but I'm going to tell you a lie to your face.
Where do you stand, JJ, in terms of 9/11? Do you think it was
I knew you'd bring this back up.
Taliban, or do you think it was the government?
Oh, Amy, I spent 4 years down that rabbit
You
hole.
two need to
I
polo
spent
this.
4 years of my life researching.
You watch
for the
Psyche?
longest time, was convinced it was our government who did it. It was all fake. I was on the Kool-Aid for 4 fucking years until I met someone who survived it, and we talked. And I'm like, oh, I will never think that again, and never thought about it again.
Yeah, I worked with a dude.
I was like, nope, I'm done.
I don't know.
There's still
It's
parts
too-
in my brain, I won't lie, that I'm still like, these two towers were built to withstand a Boeing 747 smashing into it to rock with the wind and not collapse. But on this day, 2 of them hit the exact weakest points in the plane. Or
Well,
That's
so
just
it's
not-
Hi, Kerry.
the 2 weakest points in the building and caused it to collapse.
You got to remember,
That's
too.
where I'm like,
You gotta
and the
remember,
one that
too,
hit
there was
the
full
Pentagon,
fuel.
there's no footage. It's the Pentagon. We do everything out of that fucking Pentagon. There's no actual pictures of this plane flying and bouncing and crashing into. To this day, there's no actual proof other than that, like, what, 3-second clip where it's like, here's a tail wing, there's a wing, there's an explosion. See,
Well, JJ is
like I
nuts.
said, I'm still torn about it.
Yeah, but like,
AJ's having none of it.
Tonight,
This
Jesus.
dude is like, he is pissed. He is passionate.
I told you I went 4 years down this rabbit
guy's
hole. This is the
firing.
thing I actually
He
like.
is
spent a lot
so
of my
angry.
life-
Why you mad, bro?
When those
I'm not
airplanes,
mad. I mean, I am mad, but I'm not mad.
Why you
when
mad, bro?
those airplanes hit those buildings, though, they were full of fuel.
how do you explain?
No, I'm not. It's weird when I like know something and I'm like passionate about it. I get like poofy, not like I'm mad. It's like I know.
Bro, I'm
something
so right, bro.
I feel so proud of myself. I'm like, I'm so smart. I know this.
Bless. It's all that studying, that's why.
Well, I'm full on. I'm full on. It was your government. Full on. Yeah, I'm going there. Full on. It was your government.
And it makes it
Regardless,
worse because it was
there's
Bush.
too
If
much.
anyone else was there but Bush, maybe I would never even thought about it. But the
For
fact that it
instance,
was
your
his kid that took it over and all this happened the moment he takes over, that's where
This
I'm like,
is a
no.
great
Give me
idea.
a
for
crunch,
a show.
JJ.
Jesus Christ. I think we're going to leave. So anyway.
Anyway, you guys want to talk about conspiracy theories? Don't bring me on.
Somebody go make JJ a sandwich quick.
Guys,
Chantel.
say your bit.
I'm not mad.
Hungry.
The
I'm just
building,
elevated.
the building's poles were cut in a
Okay,
diagonal
JJ.
shape to make the building fall in a pancake effect. Yeah?
I
That
seen
wasn't
that,
just
yeah.
a coincidence, that was on purpose. The building, as it was falling, there was bombs you can
It's so
see
violent.
going down the building as it's falling. Also, your 9/11 video
Did you see that?
aired.
Did you see that?
What was that?
My
Is that your
candles are just.
candle?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Both
both
of them are
of them.
just.
Maybe they
flamed
don't like us talking about 9/11. Apparently.
Oh wait, Dave's there. Dave, what? Let's get Dave involved in on
Trying to
this.
fix the internet.
He's trying to fix the internet, but these, I don't know if anybody saw it. They literally just came flying off the show. Look at
Not
them.
even
fake
No,
ones.
it was at the.
That's
It was at the
fucking
30,
awesome. We need to play that back. I don't know if
Yeah,
anybody's seen that.
36 minutes 50-second mark, somewhere right around there.
Yeah, 36 minutes.
I'm putting them over here so they don't hit me.
Go on, Karen.
They both
Carry
went.
on.
If the one
Carry on.
went, you can go, oh, maybe, couldn't you? If one went, you know, I don't know
I
how, but
agree with
still.
you.
Both
They
of them.
both.
Yeah, but it's
That's
not,
pretty
yeah,
good.
but it's not. It's
Come on, Karen.
Sorry,
like
guys.
it wasn't even just the two buildings though. It was the building next to it that went down in the pancake effect.
Building
It wasn't
7.
even touched.
He's stress eating now.
But that's true though.
Yeah.
The two tall buildings that got hit by a
Okay.
plane, but the building that was next to it, the flat one, the rectangle one, that collapsed.
Building 7.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Told you I went down this rabbit hole.
So hold on. Here we go. We'll get. Can we bring Pops' comment up there with starting with 9/11?
Yeah.
9/11 is Bill Clinton's fault. He could have taken out Osama bin Laden with a Hellfire missile from a drone in 1997-ish, but decided not to.
That's very true. He had the option and he's like, nah, we don't have to do that. So
Yeah.
if he did, 9/11 may or may not have happened, depending on.
Why do you think he did that though? War creates money. He
As
wants
me and
money,
Momma were
power.
joking about it the other day, he
No,
didn't inhale. He was
What's
too
he done
busy.
to what's he done to your people?
So-
though? Hang on. What's he done to your people? He's made you fear Taliban's and created war. So that
Fear and sex
you're-
sells. Fear and
It
sex
does.
sell.
Your people now will always be fearful of Taliban's because you believe that the Taliban's are the ones that obviously hit the buildings.
Well,
That's not fact.
okay. So can we agree that regardless whether or not the Taliban was responsible or not, they're still fucking terrible people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taliban is
they're
they're
the
fucking
worst human beings
they're
on the
fucking
planet.
they're terrible people
Hands
regardless.
down, the
Whether-
worst human beings on the planet.
Yeah, whether or not, well, I don't know. That's a point of contention. But
They cut off your head. Yo, that
You
makes
know,
you the worst human
dude,
being.
Mexican cartel. And I'm talking about videos
We
I've
don't
seen of
speak
that
of those
shit.
things out loud, sir.
I have a
You know, all
chainsaw
this,
video
That is
involving
the
a
boogeyman story in Mexico. It's not the boogeyman story in America.
Okay, you mentioned your
Madam,
fact.
he's coming for you with a machete now.
I'm sure JD.
I love Machete the movie. Though.
For it.
Great movie.
One thing that I find weird out of all of it is that your 9/11 crash aired in the UK before it even happened. They'd already had it pre-made, ready to go.
Wait,
How do you
what?
explain that?
Wait, what? I've never
Yeah.
even heard
Yeah,
that.
I've never heard that one either. Wait, hold on.
Me
Now,
either.
now
How
I'm
is
really
that?
intrigued.
How is that even possible?
I
Tell
thought
me
we've
more of
been
this,
doing
Amy.
4 years into this one.
Amy, you weren't even born yet.
You were born in
Please tell me you was
2001, Amy?
born. Please tell me you was
No.
born, please, because it was only last week.
Yes, we were born. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's last
I was
week.
like, that's
I'm really
2001.
so old
Tom just turned 30. It had to be before that. My brain just exploded.
Yeah.
Damn it, Hefty.
I know.
Yeah,
I get that a
if
lot.
If you watch Zeitgeist, it mentions that it was aired in the UK before it even hit.
Look at Tom's face.
I'm just listening.
I'm just saying that's
Okay.
one of
No,
the-
that's I've never heard that.
Yeah,
That
I've
is
never
new to
heard
me.
that either.
Look at what though. So we've
What?
you don't.
You're talking about conspiracies.
Yes.
You're gonna go whole.
But look what it does though. Like someone just comes up with one little conspiracy feed, lights that little touch paper, and it's look what it starts like. And this is just like just with you two. Like you two are very passionate, obviously, about this. Us four don't really care.
I'm having a great time taking the piss out of everybody.
Yeah,
This is great. I'm enjoying. I wish I had popcorn. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Weirdly, it's not even that. It's
No,
there's not a lot of things I know in this world, and that's
right?
something I actually spend a lot of time like trying to learn about. So it's not that like I'm upset about it. Like I just know about it. So I'm like, oh, somebody wants to talk to me about that. Nobody's want to talk about this for years.
What'd you say,
Mama?
Mama?
Talk to you about it. Let's do it.
Sorry, what were you saying, Mama?
On here they're saying how the fire was hot. That's what melted the metal. But all those planes were full of fuel also.
Yeah, the jet fuel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kept it. That
You
kept
can't
it burning.
explain-
Jet fuel doesn't
you
burn
can't
hot
explain
enough
the
to melt
cuts.
metal.
You can't explain the cuts at the bottom of the building that created it to fall down in a pancake effect. They shouldn't have been there.
I did
never
it.
heard of that
I did
part.
it. I did it.
Or the fact 2 weeks before it happened, they kicked everyone out because they had maintenance to do, and all these under people went in there and doing maintenance while security went home at night.
Yeah, see, I never heard that.
I think the queen
I
was
told you, I
actually a
spent 4
man.
years down this rabbit hole. I know every theory this strings out of.
Yeah, the Queen's a man. There we go.
Queen used to be a dude.
It's so sad because when I think about it, I know what point in my
You're
life I
making them
was
up
when I
now.
was in
You're
this, and
making
it a
them up.
little bit makes
Yeah,
me
I think
sad.
it's best we make them up now, to be honest.
You guys want to hear about something different? How about the Gray
No.
State? You ever hear about that?
No.
What?
The
The
Gray
Gray
State.
State.
Yeah, the Gray State. So it was this
That's
film
when
being
JJ's
made by.
brain fell out when he got hit. Fell off his bike.
No, actually, this one's kind of interesting. I promise. So it's this film that was being made by a guy who went to war during 9/11 after all that happened, and he saw what the government was planning. So when he came back home, he started filming this movie called The Gray State, showing you how the government was trying to feed you all these lies and make you believe that they love you when they're secretly taking over everything. And it led to like FEMA camps and like Walmarts and Targets getting closed. It was this whole fucking long stretch of nonsensical nonsense. The worst part about it is the dude went nuts, killed his wife and kid one night, and then offed himself.
Good for
Like,
you.
he believed in it that much, he killed himself and his family so they wouldn't get sent to a Walmart concentration camp.
I'm going with Pops on this. The government lies in all caps because it's like this
Exactly,
is
the
nothing
government
new.
lies.
Like,
Yes,
like
exactly.
It's like,
I
yeah,
agree
they're
with that,
full of-
Pops. The
they
government
tell
lies.
you-
It is, this
yeah.
isn't just American government. This is every
Yeah,
government
lies
in
so
the
hard to
world.
believe.
Yeah, the government does lie.
Yeah,
Every
Pop works
single
for the
government in the
CIA,
world
so he would know.
Lies.
Does he actually work for the CIA? I have to ask.
He is CIA.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's been some shit. That's actually probably my biggest favorite conspiracy theory. Is my dad actually works for the CIA?
He is
No
CIA.
way. No, seriously.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm for.
word the boys. Hit me in the chat with that one.
They'll
Where
bring
the
it in.
boys?
They'll bring
Come
it
on, where's my boys at?
Why?
None of you,
I
huh?
don't
Cool.
know what the government tell us. I don't
Wait,
believe the government
So what
tell
did
us.
your dad do for the CIA, if I can
He's
ask?
retired.
That was Jim trying to
If I
kill me.
knew
Please
that,
don't kill
I'd
me,
be
Jim. I
able to-
love you.
If I did that, I know I'm retired.
Yeah.
He says no, but I believe he does or did. There was a certain conversation with Alexa that Tui and Eddie are going to know what I'm talking about. That happened when we were down there. Tui, he definitely does. He says he doesn't, but Alexa told us he does. Going back to the story that I was just going to say, won't go into details. They know we're going to go into details. So we were down there at our pops' house in South Carolina, our dad and our stepmoms, and I was in the bathroom at the time, but Tui and Ed asked Alexa. It was after night, we were drinking and stuff and having some food, and they asked Alexa what my dad does in the CIA, and it started spouting stuff off. And like something happened or whatever, and they went back and re-asked the question. It was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, or blah blah blah, or something like that. I'm like, oh.
I have to ask the most important question. Then look, I'm focusing in here.
Alexis.
Did your dad know what happened to JFK?
I don't know,
Like,
Pops.
for
You
real,
know what
does your
happened to
dad know what
JFK?
happened to JFK?
Maybe. Oh wait, where's Kerry now? Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Down here. Look that way.
Which way? That way. I'm bad.
Under Tom and Amy. I'm bad with directions after 2 beers. That's why I don't
Timothy,
take my bike out.
do you know what
Like we all
happened to
stopped
him?
talking and looked at the Alexa. We were so shocked. Yeah, so it was crazy. It was crazy, man.
That's so crazy.
Wow. So I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I'll never know. But I'll tell you, there's been a several times in my life that I've experienced that would make absolute sense that he does.
No, Jim. Don't you play that with me. There was not a shooter on the grassy knoll.
I agree with
That
Jim.
old lady standing there that we cannot identify. Who's that old lady? Tell me that. Who the old
I
lady?
agree with Jim. I
My
think
ex.
there's somebody in the grass, and I think they actually work for the CIA. Sorry, Jim.
Actually, my mom was telling me. My mom was telling me the other day she watched a documentary on Destination America.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how someone in a sewer drain had the rifle up like this, and that's why his head went back into the left because they were lower. So the bullet came at a higher angle. So when it hit him, it went and kicked him back. And I'm like, that actually makes more sense than someone just shooting you directly in your face because you're going to go, But the way his head went, because the bullet was coming at an angle lower than him, and when it clipped, it went back. That's why his head exploded because it was lower. I was like, I might believe a little bit. That actually made a little bit of sense.
Anybody ever realize that? I'm sorry, Tom. I know you've tried to interject a couple times. This is going to be my last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to let you and Amy go because Amy looks like she's chomping at the bit. The poor girl, Kerry too. But as anybody else know that the CIA, if you say it out loud, is SIA? Like we see ya?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
All right, Tom. What were you going to say, buddy?
No, I'm just, it's completely off of conspiracy, but I've found where Kerry's candles fell, and it is
I love
weird.
Kerry looking up in him.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I'm
Good.
gonna
We
say that.
want to see that. We're paranormal.
You see this shit? I mean, this is crazy. So,
Oh, this is some Inception shit. We're like watching like the thing from the show we're doing right now. Okay.
Am I having a dream of a dream?
you watch this.
Hey,
I don't
Leonardo
know how
DiCaprio
I'm
gonna come through my door?
but watch this one first. It's the one I left first that goes. This is fucking crazy. Look how slowly it does it.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, both of them.
I didn't catch the
then the
second
other.
one, but I caught the first one.
Hi, Dave.
Do you see this?
What
Dave!
up, Dave?
Best
Hey,
hype man on the planet.
Dave.
I can tell you this sofa doesn't move a millimeter because it's too heavy.
Oh, wow.
And there,
I bet you can.
swear
Like,
to you
hey,
on my
Dave.
life, there's nothing. That's a static window shelf that's built into the property.
Oh, I know.
She would have had it been moving, and she wasn't moving.
And they would have both gone at the same time, but they didn't.
Yeah.
You would have really had
I
to
go
stand
back
on
to
the
my
back of
thing.
that
People
couch.
who died on 9/11 didn't like us talking about it, so they knocked our candles over.
I've
Can
had
we
a job
replay that
knocking
one
them
last
over
time?
now.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
have
watch.
moved them to a different place now. They're not in the
So
same
one
place.
of
they
the-
were.
Yes, Danny. I've actually woken from a dream into a dream before. It's happened several times. False awakenings, they're called.
Oh, I
Me
hate
too.
those. Those are the worst.
You see it. Just as I take a drink here, you'll see it. There,
Tom's.
now on the left.
Yeah, watch. All right.
Look, I'm opening
That's
my
so
Slim
fucking
Jim
awesome.
candle. Damn.
That's so
Wait a
fucking
minute.
good.
Unless Dave's got strings attached, it's kind of funny how Dave's there. Ooh, conspiracy
Well, what it
theory.
looks like,
Dave's the
doesn't it?
best hype man on the planet. He
Oh
does
my
not
God,
use strings.
Kerry, you just became a
It
conspiracy
looks like
theory.
one of those spoof YouTube videos where someone pulls it with a fishing wire. I
That's
swear,
Well, it's
I
funny you're
can't
there,
believe that.
Dave.
I mean, I'm standing here. Bear in mind, I'm standing here, and they're just over there. There ain't no way they can fall off. There's no way on this planet.
This is in
They're not
slow-mo
unstable
as well.
He's not a prop man.
Let's see this. Oh, one more time.
Dave
This is
a hype
great.
man. There's a
That
difference.
is freaking awesome.
I love Carrie's like,
That
oh
is
shit.
so
On the
good.
Really,
second
like
one.
she's
Like,
totally
You know,
shocked. So
yeah.
that's not something they planned because, like, Carrie's legit
That
face
is
was like,
amazing.
"The fuck is happening around me?" Like,
Yeah, we're
seriously,
gonna
it's
take
total
the
shock.
Like
So
that.
weird. When we
Had
watch it
banging
back
on the
now,
back of that
looks
chair.
so real. But I swear on my life,
I believe you, Dave.
That's brilliant.
I
Honestly,
believe you,
Dave,
Darth
like,
Vader. I love you, Darth Vader.
Hey, Kerry, thank God the battery operated.
It doesn't move.
Yeah.
But they
They
weren't.
Seriously,
they
thank
weren't-
God. That would have been hot wax and fire everywhere.
Somebody make Dave a sandwich.
Right, don't careful. You break it. It's absolutely static. Don't break my
There's
phone.
no way that's moving.
I
No way.
love that. Can I just say, I love this show. I love this show.
And I love all of you. If we're
I
going to
love
be
all
all
of you
I
too.
love
Yes,
all of you.
yes.
Seriously, this is my favorite part of every Friday. When
Everybody in
people
the
call
chat,
in,
everybody on
You
the
love
show.
me.
this is
Real
my
one.
favorite part of the week. Like all the rest of the week sucks, but Friday comes, I'm like, oh, it's show day. I'm so excited.
We
All
got to
the
give
rest
respect
of
where
it
respect is due. Tom, Amy, and Nick Muley. If it wasn't for those guys, none of this would have happened. So thank you,
And if
Nick,
I didn't meet
and Amy
you,
and Tom.
none of this would have happened for me.
Yeah,
at
like
all.
any of you
Anyway.
guys though, but you guys make the show. Like it says, like the guys in the chat, you guys are the panel. This is what makes shows. Everybody together. Like we may have started the idea, but without you guys, there wouldn't be a show.
And I love, again with the chat, love seeing the same names every week.
Yeah, definitely.
Love you guys. It is
Consistency,
literally,
and I love
you
it.
guys
It's
are
always
like,
the same people every week.
yeah.
We've
Dave!
Dave!
I've just watched that again, right? One goes like that,
Yeah.
then the next one goes like
Goes to
that.
the side.
That would suggest that there's like a
You can
curve
do
in the
this and
shelf.
this.
There is no
This-
curve. It goes flat right the way to the back of the sofa. It's impossible for them to do that.
It's just like the earth. It's
Definitely
fun.
paranormal. Definitely.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Dave. I love you. I'm just
Yeah,
messing
you
with
can
you,
see it,
buddy.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Please,
see it. They
Dave,
should
don't
fall
get mad
over.
at me.
Oh, that's so cool though. Actually, like her back part is super cool.
They should
I
never
didn't
fall
realize
over
how cool it
ever.
was.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it
You're
is.
right.
Too.
There's
That
no
is-
way
yeah,
to-
there's like
Even
there's
if they knock
space
them
back
like that.
there.
But
Yeah,
they went.
knock them over.
It's like someone went bang
down, they wouldn't
and
have
bang.
fell.
Yeah.
That is
Brilliant.
cool.
So bump in the night. I'm not
Phantom
kidding.
time
I
theory? Hold on, what
repeat
is
my
this?
statement. People who died on 9/11 didn't like us talking about it. And they
I know.
knocked the candles over to tell us about
Thank
it.
you. I was going to say, can we bring that up real quick? Next, can we go to Matt's comment, please? After
Like,
that
share, and
one?
subscribe. By the way,
Please. Phantom time theory. A theory that the Middle Ages, years 614 to 911, never happened. Ironic that number's coming up again.
Yeah,
That's
right.
gonna keep coming up now. But do you know what happened though? When those candles fell, that was when like you two in the height of your back and forth with
Energy was
The energy.
very high. Very high.
like a spirit who died there didn't like what we were saying and knocked her candles over.
Yeah, it was the energy. You created that energy that's caused
Yep.
a
It
reaction.
gave that spirit the energy it needed to go. Fuck your candles.
Yeah, way to go, JJ.
Sorry. Oh, wait,
Other
way,
sorry.
other way.
I
There
didn't
you
mean
go.
to do
There
it.
you go, buddy.
It does work.
Yes.
That's why it sounded
Hey,
like fire.
JJ, cheers. Oh, wait, cheers, buddy.
I love how we got that. That's like one of my
I
favorite
always
things.
forget. I hate being dyslexic. I really
This
do.
side, this side. There you go. There we go.
Dyslexia sucks, just so everyone knows. I
Kerry-
know my
Kerry's
left and
gonna
right,
have it
but I
eventually.
forget them instantly when I have to do them.
All right,
It's
I got to pee. I'll be right back.
No worries, bro. No worries.
two
like
shakes.
Um,
Send in two
With
weeks.
both hands, you can't go wrong. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
When I'm in the car with someone and they ask me where I live, I have to do this. They go, you would have to make a left. You have to make a right. Because my brain instantly flips them when I have to think about it.
You
And
do that,
being
Kerry.
on a mirror and being
I
mirrored.
hate
it's
being
just, well,
I hate being dyslexic. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Like I'll take my stutter all day long. The fact that my brain flips everything, I hate it the worst.
Isn't it crazy
I
though?
know,
Like
yeah.
how we have these little things, like our brains have. Like, why do we have these things? You don't get, like, it's just so weird. I don't know what's the use in that. Why has your brain done that? There's no. What is
Maybe
the thing?
maybe it's like a life-saving thing to protect me one day when something bad is to the left. I'll go to the right accidentally, thinking it's the left, and not die.
Mama,
That's why I
are you
look
okay?
at it. Maybe one day it will save my life. Mama, what are you doing?
Are you
I
okay,
don't
Mom?
know. Somebody's knocking on the wall over there. I just can't figure out who it is.
You're not,
Oh, is it all
you're not
going
locked
on
Uncle
your
Dumpy
one
away
then?
again, have you?
Huh?
Have you locked Uncle Dumpy in the shed again?
Somebody's knocking on the wall. I don't know. Nobody's in the house but me. Marty's outside mowing the lawn.
Oh shit!
Is
Knocking on heaven's
one of your
door.
dolls?
Huh?
Yeah.
Could be one of your dolls.
It could be.
That's what I was thinking.
Because when your candles fell, I said, how come you guys can't do something like that? And then the knocking started. So
Oh well, there you go. Yeah.
So, all right.
It's down to energy. I mean, like that's why I think here that when we we hardly get much.
Oh,
because we're
sorry,
not here a
Timmy,
lot.
that sucks, buddy.
No, because we don't argue enough.
Yeah, I think if you get in houses where there's a lot of energy, whether it be good or bad, it causes activity. Definitely.
right.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially if it's negative activity.
Oh yeah.
You're negative,
energy is so
you're
controlled.
a household where you're constantly fighting or whatever, that draws in a lot of negative energy.
Definitely. Yeah. It's almost
You
like
guys
it's
have got to go and watch that again. I'm zooming up on it, all right. And it's like something's run that way and knocked one, and then knocked the other. And there's nothing behind there. It's just literally
It's brilliant.
nothing.
That is
I
one of
do
the best
love it.
experiences I've
When
seen.
this sort of thing happens, I do love it, and it does happen from time to time. Yeah? But more so at night, never usually this time of day.
It's brilliant that it's happened on the show as well, live.
Yeah, that's
Like,
great.
know,
And
right?
we've had a lot of activity on this show
People
before.
are going to think I pulled it with the string, but I swear.
Yeah, I said
well,
that.
we know you didn't. We know you didn't.
Yeah, no, I know you did. I know you did.
You
Can you
did.
imagine?
Did you say you
I mean,
did?
you couldn't knock those over right now. I could jump up and down this sofa and they wouldn't go over.
I want to see Dave jump up and down on the
I
sofa.
want to see Dave jump on the sofa now.
Let's go.
Maybe
Yeah,
jump-
there we go. Yeah. Oh, I want to see Dave give me 100 quid.
Yeah,
Kerry needs a new sofa now.
Yeah, I know. I just bloody bought this. Don't let the dog on here. and he's
All right,
jumping
yo,
on
all
it.
right. Well, Dave proved his point.
They were here, Dave. They put them on here. They weren't where they were.
that's mad.
But to have them both go one after the other,
There's no way they can go.
That's my favorite one. I like that one.
Kevin's mic is there's one of the conspiracy theories is that
I like
Kerry's
that one.
mic is the regular size and her and Dave are giants. Shh, stop it, Rob.
Remember that show back in? Well, no, you guys probably don't. You're too young. Never mind.
Try me.
I might go for it.
Land of the Giants.
Yes, I was
Kerry
watching it with my
remembers.
dad. Yeah.
There were these
Hefty
guys
Moto
that used
Land
to
of the
run
Giants.
around, and they were and everybody else was giants.
Yes.
It was
I used
cool.
to
I used to
love
love that show.
What was the
I
other
don't
one
remember that
they
one.
did back then?
That was back in this like 60s.
They were like big monkeys. What was that one? And that was on like a moonscape.
Planet of the Apes.
land.
Yeah, Planet of
No,
the Apes.
that was it. Planet of the Apes. That was
Yeah.
it. Oh, guys,
No,
I'm
we're
really
talking
good
about
on
Land of
that.
the Giants.
Just sat back down and instantly knew what you're talking about.
Of course, Baxter calls it.
I actually have, well, no, I think of it, one of my own little theories. It might be a conspiracy, but it's not really a conspiracy. One of my own theories. So it's something I've thought about a lot. It's just weird, but so I think, or I believe that we are like, so you know, in your body you have like cells, and inside the cells is like tiny little cells and cells. I think those cells are like universes. And in those universes, we are a world inside a cell. So really, we are
part
like,
of the universe.
yeah, we are.
So you're saying we're worlds inside worlds inside worlds inside worlds, like a
Yeah, it's like an
Russian,
infinity pool.
Now I know where
Russian
Uranus
doll?
came from.
It never ends. It's like a circle. Yeah.
I like that, Tom. That's actually kind of cool. Like,
It is,
I
like,
do like
you know when
that.
you like look at your red blood
Just
cells,
thought
you know
that.
no, I've always thought of it. I've never said it because it sounds so stupid.
So when I crashed my bike the other day, how many universes did I die on the
Oh my
road?
God.
When
How
my
many
leg broke?
universes did I die? Well,
Shut
you
up! I
died
realized
about-
I said that wrong
How hard
after
did you
that.
hit
Oh,
Uranus?
that's
Yeah,
going
oh,
to
yeah.
for real.
Oh, JJ, you
Yeah,
talk like
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Don't worry, you get it all wrong.
Say it again, Mama.
I said, how hard did you hit Uranus?
The worst part about it, I wish I hit my Uranus. It was everything on the upper part of my body, unfortunately. Oh yeah, just so everyone in the chat knows, I wrecked my bike the other day. So if you see me doing this, it's not that I'm trying to touch myself.
Yes,
I
it
bruised
is.
my chest
Yeah,
bones.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking hurt
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So,
He hurt his
I
knee.
tore
He
myself
hurt his
up pretty
chest.
good.
It's good.
Pervert.
But I'm alive.
We're gonna call him JJ Epstein now. No, don't do that. That's fucked up.
That hurt my soul, bro.
Yeah, that,
No, I'm out. I'm done. That was the line.
That was it. That was the line. Well, you know what? That didn't feel good to say, so I'm sorry.
That hurt my
didn't feel
soul.
Oh,
so anyway, we are going to get onto the game anyway. What game would you like tonight? Actually, you guys pick. What game
Amy's won. Amy's won.
I won.
Have you ever? I'll just throw one out
Never,
there. We're gonna
ever.
ask. Have you
No,
ever?
would you rather, whatever it is? Was it? Would
Oh,
you
that's
rather?
it. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of.
Would you
Thank you,
rather?
Kerry.
Amy's version of Would You Rather. Okay, we'll go with
You
that
have to
one.
name it something else.
So do
Listen
I
to
need
these,
cards?
guys.
You're just going to make it up.
There you go, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
Yep.
Thanks, Tui. I didn't twist my ankle. I busted up my knee and hit my
Yeah,
chest.
no,
on a
no.
bastard.
We're lucky to have JJ. He went too fast on his bicycle.
He did.
We can show you the pictures. They're a little graphic, but I've sent them to them. They've seen what I did to myself.
No, we don't want to
Not
see it.
pleasant.
We don't want to see what you do to yourself, JJ. Thank you.
All right, guys, I
I
gotta
only
go.
ever
I'm
see
not
the
gonna make
hand
it
that
for the
holds the
game.
beer, not the other
I
hand.
gotta go. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Everybody, stay spooky.
Where are you going?
It's a hell if I don't change my ways. I have to go.
Okay,
Love
no,
you guys. Great show. See you guys next time.
Hope you're all right, dude. I love you.
Yeah, love you too.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, buddy.
Hefty. I hope he's all right. Chewy, I hope Hefty's all right. Let us know.
Oh, shut up, dog.
Yeah, it's like because the last time he bounced on us like that, he got bad news. So I really hope
Yeah.
that's what's
Hope
happening.
everything's all right anyway. I'm sure.
Love you,
Chewy
buddy.
will-
Hope you're all right.
I'm sure you guys will be able to let us know anyway. But yeah, we'll do a quick game and before we hit the stack. So, would you rather?
Have everyone know. No. Have everyone you know be convinced you've had sex with another species.
Like alien or animal?
I'm
Animal.
guessing animal by the card.
Animal.
Okay, that's what I was asking because that wasn't very.
The insect. I'm short, so it's got to be an insect. Okay, I'll go with insect, but okay.
Oh, it's probably a bit bigger than that.
It depends on what size you've got. I mean,
Chantel, I really hope he is gonna get me a sandwich, but I really don't think that's what he's doing.
it could be though. It could be. To be fair.
I mean, if he knocks on my door and brings me food, hooray for me! But I don't think that's what he's doing.
Or stick a needle in your eye.
Oh no, I'll have sex with a different species. I'll do it.
Yeah. I think Kerry is as well.
I'll just stick a needle in the eye.
Could you?
Yeah, well, I put the contacts in my eye. How hard
Yeah,
can
but
it be?
needle in your eye, it's gonna pop, isn't it? It's gonna.
No, it doesn't pop.
It's gonna hurt though.
But they put needles in your eyes, it doesn't pop.
It hurts though.
It'll hurt, yeah, but I'll take.
Oh fuck that!
I'll take one little pain rather than an insect. I'll crush the
It doesn't
insect.
have to be an insect.
Well, remember
What
Marty
was
said
the first one?
Well, like you said,
thought
species. You know, an insect is a species.
How
Like
insects
you said,
are
I'm short. You know, regular species are bigger than me. That's always.
I mean, some humans are another species, so I mean,
No, it has to be opposite.
yeah,
Opposite to us.
opposite to us.
As in, it has to be an opposite.
Yeah,
like-
it can't be a human species.
first
So what's the
one,
furthest
then,
thing
like,
from a
go
human
around
species?
An insect.
Well, I suppose, but you can't sex with insects. That's impossible.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't want to get freaking me on you because you'd be crushed. So
Well, that's why I
I'm
said
saying,
an alien or an animal. That seems like the closest, easiest way to do this. Alien or animal.
Alien won't be so bad.
Animal might be a little
or
weird.
A yeti.
A yeti. Be a bit
That
hairy,
would be
wouldn't it?
good for me.
Can we just go with insect?
Yeah,
I mean,
we've
how
got
would
insects.
you
But
know
anyway,
that- yeah,
Most
it
people
probably
prefer
is. It's like shorn or not.
As I really don't want to pin him in the eye.
Fucking Sean. You come in now, Sean, at the very end of the show.
The best bit, he likes the game.
Oh, I love you,
he
Sean.
loves the game. Good to see you, Sean. Hope you're well, dude. Go on. Next one.
Oh, we've done that. There's no point in saying that one.
Just doesn't matter if we've done it. It doesn't matter.
I mean, as in we've done it in real life. There's no point doing that.
Oh, you
Oh,
dirty.
that's. Can you read that one?
Can we
please?
clear up what we've done in real life before we?
Everyone's done it.
Oh,
I
I
right.
know it's flat, Sean. Look, I see it. It's flat.
Start
My
of
head
1
is
year
flat.
sentence in solidarity confinement tomorrow. Everyone did it. COVID.
Oh,
We did do that,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
Weird.
Furiously masturbate over the open casket of a wake.
Wait, what?
so a wake. You know what a wake is, don't you?
Franco for
Yeah.
Yeah, we do wakes here. We don't like.
So yeah, you're gonna in the casket.
You're gonna
But
masturbate out.
wake is it? Like, is it someone I know? Is it some random ass stranger? Like,
It's a family member.
It's a dead body. Does it matter?
Tom.
it does matter because if it's someone in my family, I at least want to tell them I'm sorry for I spunk on their face. If it's someone I don't know, I'm gonna say fuck off and let it go and walk out. I need
Oh, no,
to
you're
know
not
these
finished.
context.
Oh,
You-
No, change my card. It doesn't say you have to.
I'm
finish.
adding. You used to add. I'm adding. You've got to
Oh,
finish.
God, Tom. All right, what's the next one?
what's
You
the
are
other?
spraying that face. Or
Yes, Matt, that is kind of a tradition in most families. Which,
Spray.
love you, Grandpa.
well, females then I don't know, but you've got to figure it out on your own. But
To straddle it.
How is it just you and I are alone now? Hefty left us alone. It's just you and me, Tom.
oh shit. Yes, you're either doing that or break into a sperm bank and drink everything.
No, stop it now. Stop it now.
Ugh!
Oh,
You've got to
screw
pick
that.
one.
I'm straddling a casket.
Oh, you shot the basket as well. I'll join you.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry
I-
who's ever in that casket, but just think I'm not thinking about you, Andrew. Just know that I'm not
It's gonna
thinking
be
about
a
you.
few.
I'm thinking about something else or holding my phone like this going.
You're not allowed to have your
Protein
phone.
City.
Oh God, Rob, no, you can't. Stop it now.
Oh,
That's
Tootie,
not
don't be
right.
like that.
Just spunk
Because
over that.
in those sperm banks, they're frozen. They'll be like eating ice
So it's like
cubes.
Yeah,
two
it's like
girls in
popsicle,
one
you gotta
cup,
fuck
but
it.
it's two dudes and one sperm.
Come on.
Yeah,
Be
you
like,
got
the
to melt
game
it.
is frozen. It'll be
I
like
broke
ice
Kerry.
I suppose
Right?
you could put them into a bowl and warm it up and have it like soup.
Oh,
Or you
Oh,
just
like,
God.
or you can freeze it. It'd be like ice milk.
oh, fuck now.
Now I'm on
Smells
Kerry's
like
team.
fish,
I'm
tastes like
on
salt.
Team Kerry right now. I'm done.
Iced
Ice
yogurt.
yogurt. Yeah, there you go. Yogurt.
Oh.
There you go. No, I'm straddling a
I
casket.
hope you all have a good weekend. I'm not taking Hefty's cue and I'm down. No, I'm just kidding.
Like a
Like a
smoothie.
smoothie.
Oh,
Shagging the dead,
Jim,
whatever
don't be
it
like
is, I'm not
that.
doing that.
It's like
Oh,
Reese's. Oh, they're better frozen.
Actually, I really
Is it
can't
dry
fight
hump
with
the
Tootie
dead?
because he's right. Reese's are
Good
better when they're
palate
frozen.
cleanser.
They're so much better.
I think the dead people are getting it somehow. The dead people. Are getting
Yeah,
it.
They're
All
dry
right, that's
humping.
cool,
they're dead. They're not gonna care.
then.
Well, they'll go talk to Gary.
Watch your parents have sex.
Oh, no.
Huh?
They're divorced.
Nope.
They're divorced.
No.
Okay.
If your parents have passed away, that they're now alive. Just put it out there.
Or
We got
So-
to start sounding the corner like naughty
Come
kids.
back as ghosts. Come
So-
back as ghosts, and they're having it away.
Exactly.
yeah, so you've got to watch it from like detail and everything.
No.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
the next
Ooh.
Or only be able to have sex if a family member is watching you.
Ooh.
That's even hard.
And-
That's hard one.
That's
And
why I
the
chose
family
that one.
member
It's
be a
kind of the
dog.
same as the first question.
I'd take option B.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
At least you're getting something out of it, Kerry. You got to get something out of it.
I won't be getting nothing out of it if someone's watching it. It's just a family
I
member.
only pick option B because me and my brother
Nothing
are
will be
7 years
happening.
apart, and he's walked in on me a few times. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
picking option B. I'm used to a family member
Yeah,
going,
but-
"Oh," and I'm like, "Get out of here! I'm busy." So I'm good with option B.
But as long as he didn't like pause and wait before.
Oh, he did. He totally was like the jaw dropped. I'm like, "Go!"
He stood there watching. You're right, Jim. I agree.
Who was that? Was that your brother, did you say?
So Jim was
Yeah,
right.
it was my brother because we're 7 years apart. So when he was 7, I was 14. So you
Right.
know, it after I get a little older, it happened a couple times, and I hear that knock on my door. Can you guys please stop? You're too loud.
You've probably
yeah, that's
traumatized
happened
him.
a
I've
lot.
had my daughter say that.
Child.
That's what happens when you have a sibling who's 7 years younger than you.
Oh my God.
You're like, go
Poor
away.
guy. He's gonna
Poor
need
little
counseling.
Oh, he definitely needs counseling. I put that kid through hell. He definitely should be in a counselor.
Excellent. I love
I
it.
love him to death, but believe me, he's walked in on some of the most fucked up shit I've done in my life going,
Joe, it
Hey,
cannot be
I'm
distant
bored.
family, Joe. It is close family. So if this family's watching, it is close family. There's no distant family.
Oh, not
no, it's
Uncle
like your mom, your
Kerry,
dad,
not
your brother,
thing.
sister, like close family. It's
it's
like
blood.
your knit family.
It's blood family, yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why I said I've done B, so I'll do B.
We'll go B. I'm gonna go B.
It's like having your dad there.
No,
What
it
you
doesn't say which phone number. it
See,
just-
that's weird though. If her dad's there and you're doing that, that's weird because I'm a dad myself and I would beat your ass. I'd like, grab you by the scruff of your neck and whip you against the wall. I'd be like, that's my little girl. And I would beat
No,
you.
no,
Not anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's
it can't be your dad because that's just weird. Your mom's one thing. She'd be like, oh no, and run away. But your dad's gonna be super defensive and beat Tom up.
What
Can't
if
do
the
that.
dad is watching his son? Is that different?
Yeah, because it's like, I'll give her one for me.
I agree with Amy. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. So I agree with Amy. I'd be like, that's my
That'd be high
boy.
fiving you.
Exactly. It's different when you have a son to a daughter. Like, if
Yeah.
I'm a
It's
boy,
what
I'm
you
like, that's my
will.
boy, you get it. But
You
if
know,
it's the other way around, like, that's my daughter, I'll kill you. Don't know.
I
I
don't
know
Yeah.
what it is when you become a parent. That changes things. You're like, girls and boys aren't the same anymore. They're like, oh, I'm a boy. We're all shitty. Girls are beautiful. Oh wait, that's my daughter.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna kill you.
Isn't that true though?
Oh,
As you guys as parents, aren't you more protective over the girls than you are the boys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more wary. Yeah.
Definitely.
I suppose you've got to be because what they say with a girl you've got many dicks to worry about. With a boy you've got one dick.
But Tom, you keep saying
No, but dudes are kind of douchebags in some points, so you have to worry about
That's true.
that.
They
'Cause
get many pregnant.
dudes
You
can
gotta
like
run
Yeah,
from
be
babies,
weird.
mamas.
saying. Either
My
way,
biggest fear is Faye walking around on her own, even in daytime. It scares the life out of me, the world we
Oh
live
yeah,
in.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll come hang out with Faye.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
try not to let her do anything
I
like
be out
that.
there. I'll follow her like a tail. Like, do not touch that. That's my friend's kid. Do not touch her. Do not look at her, and I will smack everyone that comes around her. Carrie, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, my daughter carries mace everywhere she goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
Mhm.
And it's
Very
sad
well.
that we live in a world where girls have to. Like, has a dad of 3 girls.
I
I
had a
worry
pistol for them.
every day I might go to jail because I'm gonna have to kill someone for touching one of them.
Yeah, I've said to Dave, like, I'm sorry if that ever happened, God forbid, I'm doing time after that.
Exactly,
Because
yeah.
I won't rest until
Suppose
Yeah,
you
I've
would,
come
yeah.
to terms
Somebody-
with that, but I'll go to jail over that in a heartbeat. Not even
Anyway.
care.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because it's boys, and boys are like that weird different thing. Because as a boy growing up in life, my family didn't give a fuck what I did. I'd crawl outdoors, crawl out windows. Nobody cared.
Mm.
But a girl does it. You're like, where are you going? Who are you with?
Yeah, dark, yeah.
Shit, my kids, I didn't care if it was a boy or the girl. I got grounded for a month for doing that shit.
Yeah. Same
I
punishment.
do for my mom. I crawled out of the window every night.
Oh.
Marty and Sins both got caught. They both got grounded. Both of them.
Marty's still getting grounded to this day.
He is.
That's why he's at Home Depot right now.
yes, that's why he's working.
He at
Oh,
Home Depot
Marty,
grounded.
where
his
are
punishment.
you?
I
We
miss
miss
Marty. I
Marty.
wish he'd come on more. I do miss
We
Marty.
do miss Marty. Everybody
Marty,
send
we
Marty
love
some love,
you.
bless him. He's missing the show. So yeah, everybody send Marty some love.
Come on, Marty, get a day off.
Yeah, we need
Ask
to,
for at least one Friday off a month.
we need to
Yeah, wow.
1 week a month. Be like, I need this Friday off every
He
month.
said once he gets himself established, well, there he's going to start doing that.
yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
I do miss Marty. He's a fucking trip.
He
He's
is.
always funny.
You aren't kidding.
You're his mom. You know better
Yeah,
than
you
all.
know better than
I'm just
anyone.
saying from the small bit I know of him, I love Marty. He's a trip.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, we are unfortunately away for the next 2 weeks. We'll be back on the 12th. But we do wish everybody hopefully have a freaking good summer holidays. If you're off, if you're not off,
I finally broke up.
try and relax. You finally broke up. We'll certainly keep in touch with you guys, obviously, over the holidays. But everybody else in the chat, please stay safe, stay well, and enjoy yourselves. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Love y'all.
Stay spooky.
Bye, guys.
Hey, spooky.
Bye.